Okay, so let me see if I can do this in 5 minutes. My practice is Zazen, um, and the easiest way to describe it is to say that it's opening the hand of thought. It's simply allowing whatever is out there, whatever is in your head, whatever is in your body to land in your open hand and just let it be there. You know, we often wind up thinking that meditation is a matter of focusing on a specific thing, a mantra, a candle flame, an image of some kind. Zazen is not like that. Zazen is simply being with everything that we sit with. So good thoughts come in and land in my hand. Bad thoughts come in and land in my hand. Fear and anxiety, it's all right there. It's like butterflies that simply alight here. And the way we deal with this, the way practically that we deal with this, is that we follow our breath. It's the one thing that each one of us is guaranteed to have. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like an app in a way. You know, it's something you carry around with you. The moment you don't breathe, you don't have to meditate anymore. You know, there's no point in it. So what we do, what I ask people to do is to just pay attention to your breath. You do that by counting. You know, you breathe in 1, out 2, in 3, out 4. Do that up to 10 and start all over. It's incredibly simple. It's incredibly difficult. You know, if you're like me, what happens is you get up to 10 and then 11 and 12 and 13 and you get up to 37 and you're sitting there going, and you go back to 1. Or, and this is more likely in my case, you get up to 7 and then you find yourself thinking, did I turn off the tea kettle? You know, I didn't turn off the tea kettle. Is it boiling dry? And if it boils dry, will it catch on fire? And the kitchen will catch on fire and the house will burn down. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting there thinking, what do I tell my wife? Because my house is burned down and I'm sitting here staring at my navel. That's just a story. You know, and we're filled with stories like that. And the moment you notice that, bring yourself back to 1 and start all over again. It's really important that you not be hard on yourself. You know, if you find yourself going up to 37, fine. Just go back to 1. If you find yourself thinking, did I pay the electric bill this month, and obsessing about it, just go back to 1. It's incredibly simple. And it teaches us ultimately that all of these things are just stories we tell ourselves. You know, the fear we have, the anxiety we have, these are stories. Sometimes, you know, the notion that, you know, I'm incredibly good at this. That's just a story. Or this is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. Another story. So the mind is incredibly powerful, and it is what we use to make our way through the world, but it's just the mind. So that's my practice. That's what I do every day. You know, I sit here, I light a candle, I burn incense, and I sit and I sit knowing that I'm sitting with everyone else out there. That, you know, there's a wonderful story of a pilgrimage in Japan that people do. You go through 88 temples. It takes about 1,000 miles. It was started around the year 800 by a Japanese monk named Kukai. And the people who do this do it knowing that they walk with Kukai. They have a motto. It just means we two together. And that's how I sit, knowing that I'm not alone, that I'm sitting with all of you. So thank you.